Hello everybody, welcome back to KIDCHEF Noah. Today I will be making the classic chocolate chip cookies. So the first step for this is I need to combine all the dry ingredients. So first I have my flour. This is a main ingredient to a lot of baking. So I take my flour and then I'm going to add my baking soda, spread that around. Now I add my salt. That's it. Now I have my spoon and I'm going to mix this around till it's all thoroughly mixed. See that? So I'm going to set this aside and take my butter. Now for cookies, you cream your sugar, butter, and eggs. Now what I mean as saying this is I take my butter and my sugar, take my spoon, make it a little bit easier, is you kind of let the butter kind of consume the sugar and make it so they're both together. Yeah, so I'm going to mix this around, a little bit, kind of break up the butter and twist it so I can kind of get it all evenly mixed. Now as I do this, I want to add one egg at a time. So first I'm going to add my first egg. Here we are. And I'm going to mix it more. So I want this butter to break up. Kind of slice it with the edge of my spoon. And then mix it some more. This might take a while, but it's going to be good. So now I have one of my eggs mixed in and I've creamed this. I'm going to add my second egg. Crack that. Take it. Pour it in. And slice it in half. And then I mix it into my butter, sugar, and one egg. Now two mixture. So I'm creaming it. It's still a little bit liquidy, so I'm going to keep doing this for maybe 1 to 2 minutes. So it kind of mixes in, so you don't want, raw egg. So normally you would use vanilla extract, but I'm using vanilla flavoring because this is what I have here. And for this vanilla flavoring, it's really strong, so you only need a few drops. I'll put in like 1, 2, 3. So I only used a little bit because this stuff is really strong. I have that, and now I'm mixing my extract. Just like I did before, kind of spin it and go in different directions. Circle all around it. Oh, I can see the color. The flavoring makes like a color in the cream, so I kind of want to mix it around. This smells really good. So yeah. So now I have my dry ingredients that I mixed together earlier. I'm going to add it to my sugar, eggs, and butter. So now I have that in, and this same spoon right here, I'm going to mix it all around and kind of go from top to bottom, side to side, in every direction. So this is going to start it's going to look kind of weird because I just added it in. But as I mix all of it in together, it'll look better. And it rhymed. So as I get it in, it's starting to get with this and it's starting to come together. So it's starting to look a little bit more like dough, as you can see. So I'm using my spatula now, this little spatula, and I'm scraping all the edge so none of the ingredients are left out. So scraping, and I'm also mixing at the same time. So I have mixed in all the flour. It looks really good. So I left some more, so I kind of want to go down, scrape down like that. All right, and this is dough. This is my dough. Now, the moment you've all been waiting for. The most important ingredient of all, chocolate chips. So, I'm gonna rip my little opening right here. Take it and just pour it all in, like that. So, as everyone knows, chocolate chip cookies have chocolate chips. So I'm pouring this whole bag in right now. I'm kind of having to shaking it. It has a small hole. But now I have all of my chocolate chips in here. Alright, so now you can hear it's like beads. It's so cool. Alright, all this chocolate chips, they look really good now. Just all mix that in. It's gonna take a lot of muscle work because there's a lot of stuff. So I have this spatula, but I'm switching back to my wooden spoon because wooden spoons are a lot more compatible when you have really thick dough. So I'm gonna try to mix all these chocolate chips in, trying to get it in every single part of my dough. Now it's even still hard with the spoon because this dough is really thick, but I've got it and it is looking pretty good. So I think I have all of this mixed, and we're gonna form them in a little bit. So now I'm gonna scoop my cookies, but I forgot to tell you earlier, make sure to preheat your oven to 190 Celsius or 375 Fahrenheit. So those are the two metric and American standard. Anyway, so I'm taking this handy little scooper is really good for these cookies. So I'm gonna scoop this and then squeeze it. So I have one little scoop, and I'm just gonna keep doing that till this thing is full. I take my third one, and I'm just doing this. It's really, I have a lot of experience with this, so it isn't very hard for me. But if you're a beginner, yeah. All right, now I'm gonna put my dough in the oven. So if you're just starting this, make sure to ask a grown-up to help you with this, because it's really hot and you have to be really careful. So I'm gonna take my baking soda and just slide it in there. Yeah, there you go. And I'm gonna wait for 8 to 10 minutes for it to turn golden brown. I'll show you the end. So this is our finished product of chocolate chip cookies. I hope you liked this video. If you enjoyed it, please remember to like and subscribe. See you next time. Bye.